I want to share something that is, for me at least, very important. And it is to understand the story of the manifestor. How my energy moves, or our energy as manifestors. How do we function in the world? I always take it in a place of, am I able to live harmonically as being me, with the world, with people around, with myself? Or do I take it to a place that is more with resistance and negativity? So when we look at the manifestor, me, us, the word manifestor is already indicating something. But it's really important to understand that we need to look at the story, or understanding the energy, the movement of energy, or the structure of energy that the word manifestor was given to, because it describes a certain way an aura is built. And to look at it as saying, the manifestor, he manifests, it will be the mind looking at this word and giving it an explanation. And I feel many times in the New Age community we tend to envision something we want to manifest in our mind, and a good way would be to release it and see what pops up in life. And a not good way will be to put, as we say, our not self on it and try to manifest it with pushing life from our mind, which the manifestor can do tremendously well, and also the manifesting generator. So those keynotes that are describing things are really just titles to describe a certain function of energy. Manifestor is also a keynote. What is the type? It's a story. Or it's a picture. To see the full picture will be to understand it more fully, and of course to live it. So what does it mean? In my understanding, what is a manifestor? It means that the energy of the stars, each star in any given time, has a definition, a gate that is activated in a certain way. And this is the transit. And this energy goes to the body of the manifestor and is expressed from the body out. Therefore, the aura closed and repelling. That's how I understand it. The aura is closed because it is a space where the energy can be contained. It's like a conduit. The energy comes in and it can come out. And repelling is also part of the function, because I don't want to look at it as a negative thing, repelling, more to understand the story and not, again, attached to the word, but look, observe how I move, observe life around me. A lot of noise around here, Mamma mia. Okay, observe myself and see how actually this energy moves. And I see that the energy really goes from me out. And in a certain way, it's also possible to say, this is repelling, it goes from me out. And the repelling part, in a negative way, would be more the anger that is closing up and repelling things that want to come in and do not have space at that moment to interact with. And it's more a negative way of feeling being repelled when trying to fish into this manifestor field, but no, he doesn't want it, and anger can rise, and this will be more feeling a movement of being repelled from this hour. But it's possible to see it in another way, and the natural way, which is just the energy goes from us out, And another keynote, what is our signature? Peace. And it is really the thing we really should aim for. But this is already another story. But it's part of the manifestation, because we are manifesting. We are manifesting the stars, the energy, or whatever it is. We are manifesting something that comes to our body and goes out. When I'm in peace, when I am in peace, this energy is fluid and harmonious in me. And that's the way it goes out. It doesn't matter if I sleep. It doesn't matter if I'm silent, or it doesn't matter if I talk. The energy is with me and it's going out. When I'm in peace, this is the harmonious way. When there is anger, it's always an indication there is something to look at, observe, learn from, and fix in us or the surroundings that is not appropriate at that moment for ourselves. So, when I'm in peace, there are certain times also when things happen to be, come to be, an interaction with a person, a situation, something, and there is no thought, no plan. I don't think here from my mind, oh, I'm going to do like that and like this, and I'm going to tell this and that, and it will be wow. No, it just happens. The other day, an example, I was sitting in a restaurant. Another person looked at my food, was interested to see what I eat. There was a correct connection for her and for me. We started to talk, and because I'm passionate about the human design, I mentioned it, it's a passion of mine, and she knew about it, and she wanted to know more, she was curious. I checked her chart, and I was really just putting it out for my passion, and there was an impact. There was initiation. There is a sentence that is said about the manifestor. He really can open up doors for others. This is the thing what can happen. When peace is there, when peace is in me, and there just happens to come a circumstance where I'm in peace and I share something in a very focused way, where my mind is passenger consciousness. It means he just watches the show. This show of the stars. What's going on? What's being shared? How? The energy flow out and goes out. And it's also possible to see, maybe harder in the moment, but especially after, the impact on the other person. The eyes, how it sits. It's a show. The stars are making a show, manifesting a show, and it's impacting deeply. That's how I see it, in short. And I think it's very important to understand this, because to try and understand it with the mind, and then to try with our mind to try and be in manifestor, it's not possible. It is just not possible, because it happens to our body, and just our activations, the gates in the red, the gates in the black, will be activated by the stars. We cannot control it. We will be passenger consciousness, sitting with the belt tied in the back seat, watching the show. That's it. We cannot control it. If we try, we are the passenger that takes off the belt, try to go, or I don't know how you say it, the security belt, whatever. Tries to go in front, tries to drive, he knows what to say, he knows what he's supposed to be, to do, to be, whatever. This is not pure manifestation. If there is pure manifestation, take the keynotes. Peace, and a keynote that is for me, I invented it for me, and it's good for everyone, I believe, not just manifestor, which is harmony. Am I in harmony? I'm in harmony with peace. Yes, for me at least. And this is the indicator. Am I in peace? Am I in harmony? This is how I share myself. This is the energy that goes, repels out from me to the world. Goes out from me to the world. Wow, it was some kind of flow. I don't know exactly what I said, but I don't know if there's anything more important to say. one more thing. And I don't go to the story of anger now, I just say, anger, the correct approach when it comes, it is in our field, it goes from us out, it is shared from us, from the inside out to others. It is to watch it, to recognize it, and to be open to learn what needs to be changed, because it's an indicator that something in me or the circumstances that are surrounding me are not correct in that moment. So be ready to make the change, to observe and make the change. So really, we do not control manifesting. The impact, no. And of course, not every moment or every conversation there will be a deep impact. I buy a cucumber by the fruit vendor or veggie vendor. It's not that I will deeply impact every person at every moment. Yes, the stars will talk out, but there will be certain times that it will be zen, it will be center point, it will be clean, clear, strong, wow.